You can do it, you can get a house.
They say you are a star, you are great. Your business is such a success. I don't hear that anywhere else.
LEDC has helped us come a long way, but there's still a lot to be done.
LEDC is the Latino Economic Development Corporation.
What we do is make a difference by actually just listening to somebody who has a situation and who has probably knocked on many doors and has been turned away.
What we know is that generally starting or growing a business and or buying your first home or keeping your housing affordable are three key ways that somebody can grow wealth in this country. So we focus on those three key areas. The desire to stay and plant roots and grow a family is something that I think everyone strives for, but is that much more difficult when you have language barriers, when you have knowledge barriers to how the system works, to how political decisions are made, to how finances work. It's a real culture shock.
Yeah, there is a language barrier, but there's also a trust situation in the beginning.
We sit down with folks and we work with them on that plan. So the idea is not that just that you plant roots and build wealth, but that you get to a place where you can give back to the community, where you can pay it forward, if you will.
My name is Oswaldo Acosta. My company is called Picante Foods, LLC. Picante Foods imports, packs, and distributes a wide range of Hispanic ingredients in the Washington, D.C. area. The main challenge I faced as an entrepreneur, it was money, resources, financial resources. I went to Bank of America, but they couldn't get me the loan I needed, so they put me in contact with LEDC.
Starting a business in America is complicated for anybody. It's particularly difficult for people that come from another country where they come from a different culture, they have a different education, and they face language barriers. One of the most important things that LEDC does for our clients is help them to navigate the formal financial system. Commercial banks' perception of risk is always changing, and we're here to fill the gap.
Having LEDC in the local business scene, it's fundamental. They add credibility to who we are as a company. One of the main successes of Picante Foods has been be able to create jobs, to create wealth, and to give something back to my community.
There's still a significant need for organizations that can work in a bicultural, bilingual fashion and reach the community at the grassroots level and at every level of a community's advancement.
My name is Rolando Echeverria. I am the president of the Tenant Association for Pershing House.
Rolando came to LEDC about a little over a year ago, and in his building, Pershing House, they were having a lot of issues with conditions, code violations, management being unresponsive. So they were interested in forming a tenant association.
The people was a little bit confused, and so they was trying to stay away. You know, they didn't want no problems.
You know, there's a lot of times a lot of misinformation, a lot of fear that tenants have when it comes to organizing a tenant association, and in general, really standing up for their rights.
We set up a meeting with the tenants and stuff like that, so they can show us some of the stuff that they can help us with, how to organize.
We did some initial trainings on tenant rights in DC, some basics on what your rights are.
So many people that live in the building are Hispanics, couldn't speak English, and so LEDC provided the language translating so they can understand, make it easier for the people in the building.
We've seen a lot of building owners sort of letting their buildings deteriorate and tenants being displaced because of poor conditions.
LEDC helped us get the mayor to come to the building to see the condition of how the people is living.
We think that tenants really need to be kind of leading this struggle for affordable housing. And in the case of Pershing House, the tenants here have been really lucky to have really, really strong leaders within the association, and Rolando has been incredibly active.
My hopes is people can live in a good environment and in a health environment.
The Affordable Housing Program believes that everyone deserves safe and affordable housing.
With their help, I think we will be successful.
I think people get involved in LEDC and support LEDC because they love what we're doing with their investment. One just clear example of that is the hundreds of people that we've counseled to buy their first home. Not one of them has gone into foreclosure, you know? And so we know what works in this country. We know what helps people build long-term wealth.
My name is Ana Ayala. I am from Peru. When I came to this country, I feel afraid because the first problem is the language and the culture, different culture to my country. My first goal is get a job and get a house for my kids. I don't have any problem because Jose Rodriguez give me a good guidance.
LEDC help people step by step to become a homeowner. Ana was a very committed client.
For the attended the workshop about all the information about how is the process, how about the loan.
It's very important for the immigrant families to become homeowners because it gives them a sense of ownership and a sense of belonging to a place.
When I came to the first time for my house, I went to excited, I want to cry. It's not only for me, it's not for my kids. Yo me sentí muy contenta porque yo sola vine a este país, crié a mis hijos bien, para un futuro mejor, y esto es para ellos. Un poquito, no muy grande, pero para que si algún día yo les falte, esto los pueda hacer que ellos cumplan su sueño, terminar la universidad y ser algo más.
It's knowing that you can get to a place, people will listen, you know it will be hard in the beginning, but in the long run, if you have perseverance, the right support network, and your beliefs, you can make it here.
I believe the vast majority of people in Washington are very appreciative of the contributions that the Latino community has brought to Washington, and that's why they support our work and support the work that we do with this community to see them grow and prosper and continue to be an essential element in the growth of Washington.
Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me, not only me, but everybody who wants to get a house.
Without their help, I think there will be a lot of people that would be suffering.
I would like to thank LEDC and their supporters for all the great work they're doing in providing hope to entrepreneurs like me who are fulfilling their dreams. For us, the sky is the limit.
Sin LEDC yo ahora no podría tener la satisfacción de tener mi propio hogar, que es lo que yo deseaba.